especially when I pause. It'll be nice if they said it themselves so it was clear and you know, everyone was clear. When it isn't stated, like, I don't know, like, you know, if you talk to the Amish, what's, like, for example, what's risque? Or whatever, they'll say, you know, let's go stereotypically Amish, you know, lady flashing her ankle. And adventurous and all this different shite, you know, basically the opposite of an Amish or someone who's Puritan, like a, you know, acting like a Puritan. They'll give a very different answer. So the same goes for teen ratings. Some people mightn't want basically what I would see as kids things in this, and by kids things I mean, you know, like equivalent of, you know, like adult depth of Dora the Explorer in this. Of language and so on and so forth. One other person may be fine if I started detailing sex acts. The clarification is important. It's vital.
Yes.
Also, there's one other video post I remember seeing in another game for like Ubisoft. They're saying like stay away from offensive topics. My one criticism is everything can be offensive. Some people, they get offended by anything. I remember hearing a story, though I don't know if it's true, someone got offended that someone declared that they were an atheist. Well, just said, like, during this conversation thing online, someone said they were an atheist. It made sense in context. And they were like, "Arr!" and logged off. No, I don't know if the conversation's true, but certainly some people get very touchy and whatnot on certain issues. Irrationally so. And so anything can be offensive. Even stating that this could be offensive to them. Some people are, based on what I'm saying, quite bizarre, so clarification of what they mean there is vital. So, yeah. My job consists of one task and one task only, ensuring the West Sanctum runs smoothly. You'll have to excuse my temper a bit, but as you can see, the situation here is a bit out of hand. Thank you, Thalas. Now that we have the rates under control, we can send someone in to assess the damage. Hopefully this wasn't something permanent. I'm sure you can rebuild. You have the technology. Night elves here. Those rats. Really? Those rats? Come on, Garage Code Sylvanas a bitch. You can use more. Do you suppose it had anything to do with the malfunction in Sanctum? If any information, you'd better take it to Captain Sunbrand at once. I never reset my Hearthstone, so I'm gonna mosey on back. Take me about as long to mosey on back, if not longer. Well, if not shorter, if I went Hearted Sunstrider. Actually, it would take me shorter. I have to go here, here, and here, rather than here, here, here. You know? Shorter. Ooh, and herbs. And herbs. Because apparently there's no H in it. I remember seeing a blog online trying to explain why there's a pronunciation difference. The word for herb comes from French, and the Americans follow something similar to the French pronunciation, the original French pronunciation of the word. While the English, around this sometime, I don't know when, nor do I know if this is even accurate, it started taking on pronouncing words as they spelt, as they were spelled, and since there's a H in it, they... Wait, did they attack me, spawn and attack me because I was taking this? Or was it just due to for a respawn? I don't know. And sometimes they can drop herbs, or at least later on ones can, as well. But anyway, the English started pronouncing words as they were spelt. So that's why they have herbs in over in Europe. I remember Eddie Izzard's skit on it. It was quite funny. Like he was saying, like, you have this word, we have this word, you have leisure, we have leisuriae, or something. I can't pronounce it. It's very awkward, but it's very funny. And then he rounds it off. He gave a few examples in total, more than the two I listed. And the last one was, you have herbs, we have herbs, because there's a fucking H in it. So yeah. It's a very funny skit. I highly recommend as a user. I haven't seen his older work, but the work where I'm not sure if he stopped directly after the box set I've seen, but I've seen the work where he's actually in drag on stage, and he's quite funny in those ones. Don't know about his later work. Certainly, I think I've seen a little bit of it, and he's still pretty good, but I've only seen his earlier work, so that's all I know for damn sure. Here we go. For a moment I thought I got 6 blood thistle from that, and I was like, well damn! Well damn, son. So, anyway. Okay, I need to get 3 more pelts, kill 5 wretched thugs, 5 wretched hooligans, and 8 plague bone pillagers. Also have to take the fall over there. Not. Sorry, I'm spoiling things, but yeah. Also, there's a statue of Kale. Keltas? I don't know. But yeah. He's an asshole. Okay.
Our enemies will fall.
Okay. You've got something for me? Let me take a look. Good quest. The request. There's barely enough room on the page for everything written here. I'm just gonna carry all of this. And Grimoire. You've got something for me? Let me take a look. Are you sure you found these on a night elf? They're clearly written in Dwarven. From what I can understand of this letter, whoever wrote this did not cause the malfunction. Rather was sent here as a spy to observe the results. They call our endeavors reckless and dangerous. But who? Of course, with envy from Ironforge, we are fools to trust anyone belonging to the Alliance. Listen, Thalas, this is a very delicate situation. Even though we've identified the spy, we cannot kill him out in the open. We cannot try to capture him either, as the risk of him escaping is too great. I want you to go find Prospector Anvil Ward at the North Sanctum and kill him. Do this in a quiet manner. We don't want word to spread that we allowed a spy into our city. Bring me his head as proof. Ironforge will learn not to meddle with the Cinderai.
We will have justice.
Or Cinderai, I think it's pronounced. I'm not good at pronunciation. Character is good at twirling, though. Twirl! Twirl for your controller! Okay. Yeah. In an earlier video I was feeling really awkward. It was one of the torn videos. I started blaming it on my how tired I was. In reality, I wasn't. I just felt I was being silly, so I was feeling awkward, and I just said that. It's because I was worried. That's me for you. Sometimes I'm better, like now, other times I'm not. The thing I was saying about Silvermoon, the reputation thing, sorry, I saw Silvermoon and that's what I said. That's why I'm always worried about Freudian slips. If I see a word, I get flustered. What if I'm thinking something so much, like, don't say this, don't say this, don't say this. I'm scared I'll say it. So I'll just stop it moving for a second so I can focus. The reputation thing was like, I fed a guy's dog and killed a bird, fed a guy's dog. 250 rep, it seems a bit much. And, like, what's that meant to represent? Like, I know, is it just the numbers on a gauge? Or is that 250 people like, oh, he fed a person's dog, I like him a bit more, I'm gonna give him discounts in my store, or something, you know? Like, what exactly? Because that would be a little bit weird. Recently I've been like feeling like, oh, I want to play RuneScape, but I got banned from the game permanently because of, I think I got hacked, in all honesty, and they did something against the rules, so I got banned, and I can't challenge it in any way. So I'm kind of like, fuck the company. So, yeah. I'm a wee little bit miffed over it, as I'm sure you could well imagine. I have to wait here for the dwarf to respawn. Come on, short arse, come on. So,
State your business.
how are you keeping? Our sanctum siphon arcane energy from the ley line currents that transverse our lands invisible to the naked eye. With the sun well gone, they provide us with a steady and reliable source of energy.
Remember the sun well.
These arcane sanctums of yours are quite interesting, Mr. Cadius. I appreciate the information you've given me today.
You got my attention.
What are you looking at, lass? Never seen a dwarf before then? Best be on your way if you don't want any trouble. I need a moment of your time, sir. Ah, you must be the last assigned to show me around the Eversong Woods. Took your sweet time getting here, didn't you? Well, off we go. Let's not waste one more minute. Why, yes, of course. I've something to show you inside this building, Mr. Anvil Ward.
See you soon.
Well, let's see what you have to show me, Thalas. Watch me shove this crystal up my ass. Aren't I amazing? Well, sorry, just watch me fling myself off a balcony. What manner of trick is this, blood elf? If you seek to ambush me, I warn you, I will not go down quietly. But you will go down quickly. Oh God! You know, Shorty's got reach. Never forget a short man casting a long shadow. Apparently their fists go extra long. As well, like. Okay. Let's kill our way this way. I can then kill my way across the Dead Scar, killing the pillagers. You have to be careful because on the Dead Scar, low level Scourge, so slightly higher level than me, like 8, somewhere around 8 through 10, rushed their way north, along like going this way. Obviously, that's north. But they rush their way that way, and it's a little bit annoying because if you get caught up in it, they'll easily slaughter you. There's quite a few of them, and if you're low level, then they're much lower. There's a fair chance they're higher level than you. Like if you're just out of here killing the pillagers, they can kill you. A way of avoiding that is pay attention to chat. If they shout something out saying like, "Oh, pillagers on the way" or something, you know, then you'll know to get the fuck away from the Dead Scar. Thought I saw her marker on the map disappear. It must have been a pet or something. Oh, no, wrong way. If you put your two fingers on your mouse, like watch, I turn the camera. Actually, you just need to right click and your character will change into that direction. You can also drag change their position. Like, you face this way. Now right click and drag the camera. They'll change to face that direction. If you hold down both buttons, then they'll just run forwards, and you can just move the mouse to change the direction. If you hold down the mouse button, if you have a wheel, not everyone does. If the Mac mouse, the whole mouse is the wheel, and you can't press that down to get like mouse click, mouse wheel click, if you get me. Yeah, I can't remember what I was saying. Okay, I'm gonna kill my way across here. Annoyingly, the cannibals you don't have to kill, just the pillagers. It just, while it may be annoying to kill more enemies, it's just now the enemies you're going to have to kill, or very likely going to have to kill, it will just give you XP and whatnot. They won't go towards the quest.
I can't cast that yet.
Alright.
I need to get closer. That spell isn't ready yet.
Okay, there we go. So at least presently, I plan on leveling this character up to max level. If I decide, you know what, fuck it, I don't want to play Blood Elf to max, I may decide, Blood Elf Mage to max, then I might do so. But presently, I see nothing against it. I will be playing a Draenei Paladin though I might level them up to max because I already have a Draenei Paladin, and the goal of this, as I've stated previously, is to show off the order halls. And since my paladin is going to be automatically, not automatically, but I'm already going to level Palnai up, and you're going to see that. And he's my main character and main, he's a paladin, so you'll see the class order halls of the pally. So I don't need to level up another one to show you that. If you get me. Nice range on this, 40. Okay, let's not hit him anymore till he gets closer. If I kill him now, I'll have to fight those two. Took you long enough, mate. Could have had a cup of tea. So, anyway, herb. Good idea to group quests together as much as possible. It gets them done quicker. Or like work on one quest, then do another while you're going. Like say, while I'm going over here, I'm killing the lynxes. It means you're pulling 2 jobs at once. Certainly does mean you can't just focus on searching around for the lynxes and just rely on whatever you run into. But it's not a big deal. Alright. I've just nothing to say right now, so that's what I'm saying quite.
Times will pass.
What calls for this interruption to my lecture, mage? You say those 2 incompetent fools bribed you to lie to me. You've done very well in coming to me, Thalas. I hope you learned a valuable lesson today, Thalas. Never trust someone else to lie for you. Now I want you to go back into my 2 dim-witted students and discipline them using my wand. My magic tells me that you'll find them along the road to the west on the other side of the Dead Scar. Come back to me after you've done this. I'll give you a small reward for your troubles. Use his disciplinary rod on the 2 students, and you get a magic pouch. Okay. I'll go turn in this quest, and then I'll loop around to turn in the Dwarven Spy. Then I'll go finish off. I won't kill them. I'll discipline them and kill any lynxes if I still need any on the way back. Because who knows, I could run into 2 right now and get them. Get the pelts. The description of the Blood Elves in the description of them is actually somewhat inaccurate. They said they went to the Horde. They were still part of the Alliance when, after what happened with Artis. Afterwards, they left the Alliance and went to the Horde because of their mistreatment at the hands of after their prince's mistreatment at the hands of Alliance General. Let me all time make sure I'm recording, because I'm getting paranoid. Oh, thankfully I'm recording. I'm waiting for one day to not be, like forget to record or something. Irritating. So, tab back in, yes. We don't anticipate this courage letting up on their attacks anytime soon, but still we still appreciate any help we get guarding the Scar. Guard pants. I already have stuff. It's not like I'll notice a difference. I'll have to strip her first if I wanted to. Not doing that. Oh, herb. I see Gudrun. Obviously, if I start leveling this character up, you're going to be seeing me do this a lot. So that should be kept in mind. On characters, okay, that's blood test, so I can leave that. I think I get XP, herbalism levels if I pick it, but I don't really care. I want Peace Bloom and like Silverleaf and whatnot, like millable herbs right now. This just gives you minor buff and prevents a minor debuff.